So the first match of the FIFA World Cup 2022 has officially ended. Qatar versus Ecuador ended in 2-0 with Ecuador picking up the win. And I can darely say this that not a lot of people wanted to see Qatar win, probably because of all the controversy surrounding the host nation, during this World Cup and before this World Cup too. Because you could also go on social media and stuff, you can see tons of people who was just really happy that actually Ecuador won this match. And also some of them was like winning 2-0 against Qatar is actually a loss. They should have beaten more and everything. But amidst all that, I feel like Qatar actually didn't play that badly. They actually still put on a great game, and also I believe they are also the first like host nation to lose the first match. And people was just talking about that and everything. But even with that, I would say Qatar didn't really play that badly. They actually did their best, and not a terrible loss, not a terrible performance. Even like I would say in the second half, I would say Qatar actually did a bit well in the second half compared to the first half, because the first two goals from Ecuador actually came in the first half, I believe. So the second half, I think, went more to Qatar. They were more offensive, so I would say they actually did a bit well. So I would not say that them being the first host nation to lose and everything is such a bad thing. I mean, yeah, I mean it's kind of a historical thing that they're the first host to lose, but performance wise they didn't lose too bad, or they didn't lose by a lot of goals and stuff. So I think that's a great thing. And Ecuador won by 2 goals, both scored by Enner Valencia, and he should have gotten a hat trick. I think that was his goal that was disallowed. And I think I already know what was everyone thinking when that first goal was disallowed. He scored that goal in like 2 minutes, and when it was disallowed, I already knew what people are gonna think happened, why the referee disallowed it. And but then after that, he got a penalty, and then he scored that, and later on, he scored another goal. So Ecuador won, and again, Qatar didn't play too badly, especially going up against a team like Ecuador, because Ecuador is from South America. They're used to playing against teams like Brazil and Argentina and Colombia and Chile. So I would say, Uruguay too. There are a lot of, tough teams in South America, and not saying there's not a lot of, tough teams in Asia, but compared to, South America, it's not really the same. So going up against Ecuador and not being not losing a lot by a lot, it's actually a pretty good thing. And you can actually in the second half, like I said, that they actually put on a really great game the second half compared to the first. So taking in consideration that they're going against a team that is used to playing with a lot of big teams and still only coming out of the game just by a 2-0 loss, I would say it's a very impressive and a great game actually for Qatar. So even if you look at like the opening match thing, I would say they didn't really lose that much compared to like the last opening match, because the last World Cup, I think it was Russia versus Saudi Arabia. I think they lost like 5-0. I know Saudi Arabia was not the host, but I'm saying it's not really that terrible of a loss if you think about it, right? But I kind of get that a lot of people are not liking to see Qatar win and stuff. So, but I'm not really taking their side, by the way. I'm just saying, this thing is actually happening. But to be honest, I don't really seeing. I see Ecuador and Qatar going, further. I don't think they will be able to beat Senegal and Netherlands. So I think this match was basically like the third and fourth placing match of this group, because I don't think either of them will be able to beat Senegal or Netherlands. So I think this was more like the third and fourth placing match of the group. So it's not. I'm not saying they're both weak as hell, but Senegal and Netherlands, I feel like it's already reserved for them to go through. So this match was more to just who gets third and fourth, who's last and who's not last. So that's basically this match, I would say so. So anyways, that is all for this match. Qatar and Ecuador. I will see you in my next match again. For the next match, England versus Iran. So until then, everyone, take care. Goodbye.